5 hits as a staff.
Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having to battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
First pitch, way next. Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Joe Musgrove. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Batting second, the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas. Strike one. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known in the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Kuhl. It was a tie. And strike two. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second, and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it across the first. Out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in San Diego, showing the slab in today's game. Zach Gallen, what should we keep an eye on here?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Jake Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one. Going to count
Ball
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. In the air to left center. Carroll grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And the right-hander deals.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Musgrove back to work. There's a strike. Musgrove, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down.
That is fifth. The left fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's in there for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Second inning here, no score. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That is fifth. The center fielder.
Now, Pavin Smith went deep in the ball game last night.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1. Smith off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Got him swinging. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Manny Machado now.
Third baseman.
And the pitch. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the 1-0. And Manny gets a piece. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Smith drops steps, heads back on it. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away. Now it's back Carpenter. 3 hits and a loss last night. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the 0-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
1 down, base is empty. That's down and in. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Now it's going to be Nelson Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Padres down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. The right-hander back to work. Now one missed. Musgrove, the tall righty, 30 years old now. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses inside. And now 3-2. Jake McCarthy on deck for Arizona. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Lifted in the air, right center field. Engel gliding as he moves to his left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now down, right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So up next, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McCarthy, 25 years old, a former 1st-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Rojas. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1. And there's a strike. Ahmed, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Back here at Petco Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, stepping in for San Diego, Adam Engel. Engel measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at 3rd, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
And now it's Austin Nola. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Angle into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Not close with that one. 2-2. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Xander Bogaerts. He popped out his first time. And that one upstairs. Bogaerts getting to start at shortstop, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Gallen checks on the runner.
He's safe.
And a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. In the air, left side. Carroll moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch just misses. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy going back on it. And that one is out of here. He rockets one to right. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 0-1. Ball one there. The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Smash to the left side. Ahmed gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he deals. There's a strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is downstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time. That one down the line. Has some trouble with it. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
The left fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. There's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Pavin Smith, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. To the right side. Kim with the throw to first. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Whips it across, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Carpenter. Gallen back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Walker takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 32,
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
the center fielder, number 5.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
So a man aboard. The batter now is Adam Engel. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Cruz, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-2. And that's
1-2.
outside. And now it's 1-2. Outside. And that's down and away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Ball.
Did a nice job right there.
Nola in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's smashed towards center. Smith makes the catch, and that is that. Padres leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Popped up. Bogarts on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Josh Rojas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, left field. Soto going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind and the pitch. That clips the zone. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left field, way back there. Carroll ranges back. Looking up, and he brings it into the warning track.
The batter, shortstop,
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Miguel Castro on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
One down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ripped on a line to center. And he'll play it on a bounce. Here comes Bogaerts around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Machado. This one chopped up the middle. Flips it. Marte tossed to second. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
The batter, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Petco Park, here's Gurriel.
The designated hitter.
Gurriel in his 5th season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And down on strikes goes Gurriel. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Christian Walker. And that's outside. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Line drive, base hit right field.
The left fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
1 gone, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Corbin Carroll. In the air, right side. Cruz pulls it down, out. Number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Pavin Smith.
Man at first. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Moreno.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Next pitch is popped up. Machado makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they strand a pair. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder.
Cruz, a former All-Star. More than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the right-hander back to work. That one outside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Just missed. The 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. And the right-hander deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Angle in the box again. Takes a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
On the ground to third. They get one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Austin Nola. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. And welcome back. Nick Ahmed here to hit.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Musgrove back to work. And that's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And the 0-2. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ahmed gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Kim to second. That's 1. Throw to first. Safe.
He's in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. Oh, the throw is wild.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Josh Rojas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
No ball.
Runners at
2
first
strikes.
and second with 1 gone. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
0-1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could